Hi guys, it's Katie from Created by Katie. Welcome back to my blog. Today I have another card from the stamp of the month for October, which is the Twinkle stamp set. And it's only going to be available through the end of this week. Saturday is the last day that you can get this stamp set. And I will link to it and everything else in the blog post that accompanies this video on YouTube. So if you are interested in this, this is a fun set for Christmas. And today I'm going to be making a shaker card that is just a little bit different. I saw this idea on Pinterest and I really wanted to try it. So let's get going. Okay, these are the papers that I'm working with today. I'm making a smaller card. It is 4 1/4 by 4 1/4, and this is just some basic black cardstock. And then I have some Whisper cardstock that is cut by 4 by 4, and then this is just slightly smaller, the Glacier cardstock, than the Whisper, just to have a nice matting of the three colors. And then I have some white cardstock that I'm going to work with in a little bit. But to make the shaker card, I am going to use my Big Shot. Zoom out a little bit for you there. And I'm going to see, simply because I want them all to line up really well, I'm going to see if I can't die cut through all three pieces of this cardstock. And I'm just using my circle nestabilities, and I just happened to find a couple pieces of acetate, so I want to make sure, yep, that's gonna work perfect. And I have my magnetic plate here that's from Stampin' Up, and I'm gonna make sure that I have all of this lined up just right. Okay, I'll put my top plate on. Oop. And because I'm going through the three pieces of cardstock, I'm going to run it through a couple of times. I just want to make sure. Mostly I did that simply because I wanted to make sure that it was going to cut in the same spot, and it did not cut through that one, but I can put this right back in the same spot, and at least then I know where to die cut that third piece of cardstock rather than just trying to wing it after I've got everything cut. So there I have my three pieces and my hole, so I can make my shaker card. So let's get this out of the way. Now, what I'm doing here is making this fun card with the shaker in the front so that you can see through to the inside. And I love that. I'm going to stamp on the white so it can be seen. But when I was thinking about this, and the idea that I had simply was this: once you have that image stamp there and you have the circle, there's not much room for adding a sentiment or writing a note. So this is why I went with a sheet of cardstock that is 8 inches by 4 inches. So I'm going to make another card that's going to go on the inside of this card. And it's going to open like this. You could have it open this way, it doesn't matter. I'm going to have mine open like this. So now when I close it and I stamp inside the circle, I have the shaker mechanism and I have the fun card, but then I also have a place where I can add my note or sentiment, because obviously I'm going to be sending this to someone. So that's my plan for today. So now I'm just ready to put everything together, and I'm going to use my I'm using my ATG gun and I'm going to adhere this Whisper cardstock to the front of the black cardstock. Making sure that I line up my circle really well. Okay, and now I'm going to use one sheet of this acetate paper, which is just some clear acetate that I've gotten, and I don't have my little static thing. I use a Swiffer sheet sometimes. I'm just going to use my sweater for today. And then I'm going to adhere that right there, like so. Okay, I'm just using this 3D foam tape, which is from Close to My Heart, and that's not gonna work. If you had some foam tape that was in the shape of a circle, I know that they do make that. That would probably work really well, but I do not. So I'm just going to make my own little square here. Oh. And I want to make sure that everything is closed up, so none of my little bits are going to be leaking out of this card. So this is very, very crude. And if I wanted to, I think I could probably add some pieces in there to make sure that it stayed within the circle, but I think I'm okay with that. But I am going to add some, especially along the bottom here, of this Glacier cardstock, because that's going to kind of help hold things in place. And I know I have enough along the top, but I'm just afraid that those sides are not going to hold up very well if I don't do this. Okay. So now this will fit on there like so. And I should have put this on there first. But look at that, it's gonna fit perfectly. There's a total flub on my part and I apologize, you guys. Once again, I am just winging it, so I'm just kind of going with the flow. Like I said, I saw a card on Pinterest and I thought, oh, that's so pretty, but this is what we're gonna do. And I have dog hair on there. Oh yes, that'll be fun. Okay, so now I'm ready to add my insides. And I just have some fun confetti, just some stuff that I had laying around, kind of Christmassy colors, the red and the green and the snowflakes. And I'm gonna peel all of this off and put together the front part of the card here. Whoop. Okay. Now, let's see if my little shakers, oh yay, they will, they'll just fall down there and they'll just be beautiful. That's pretty cute. Okay, so now I'm ready for this part. I'm gonna use the frame image here and I'm gonna stamp it. I think I might need to know. Yeah. Right there, looks good. Yes, it does. And I'm going to use the Believe sentiment. Oh, that looks so pretty. And now I'm ready to adhere this on the inside of my card. So there we go. That was a very simple little card. Perfect for the holidays. And I'm just going to finish it off with a couple little white enamel dots here. And that's the end of the card for today. I hope you guys enjoyed that. Thanks for watching. Have a good day. Bye.